time to restore and revive. Make sure that you have enough props. So I would say at least two bolsters, or you could use a pillow instead of a bolster. So at least two of those if they're very flat pillows that you have maybe four. And at least two cushions. Those are the necessities. You may also like a blanket, or maybe something that could act as an eye pillow. Maybe you have an eye pillow, or maybe, you know, just like a towel or something for over your eyes might be nice as well. And then when you're ready, we'll start sitting. Just closing the eyes with your back straight, shoulders relaxed, tuning into our breath. Coming into the present moment, letting everything else go for now. Noticing your breath, how it sounds and feels. Feeling your heartbeat. Maybe getting a sense of your digestive system. And anything else that you feel going on internally. And joining your palms together. Inhale. Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Gurave Namaha. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. So for our first posture, we'll take our pillows or bolsters and place them lengthways along our mats, but towards the feet side of the mat so that there is open space up at the head side. So they're in one straight line, and you'll be lying on them like that, but allowing your head and possibly your shoulders, well, definitely your shoulders, but you decide how much shoulders, going back onto the mat. Now, if you just know that that's not going to be okay for your neck, then definitely it's fine to have a cushion there underneath your head and your shoulders. But ideally, we want to bring the head back onto the ground, we want to bring the shoulders back onto the ground, shift around to see if a lot of shoulder or a little bit of shoulder is better for you in terms of comfort and in terms of feeling, you know, a nice opening in the front of your chest, a nice sensation of release throughout your upper body. And that's what this class is all about. Release, releasing tension, stiffness, staleness, restoring and reviving. So it's not about getting more flexible. It's all about the release. Everything should be comfortable. The props are doing the work for us. completely letting go, no effort whatsoever. So we're holding each of the postures for a couple of minutes, and all you have to do is just be here. The breath is nice and slow, but you don't have to be so focused on it. It doesn't have to be big, deep breaths. Just a soft, relaxed breath. Allow yourself to feel settled. This is a challenge. You're not the only one. This is normal. Just trust. Trust that this sequence is very powerful, and even if you're not feeling so relaxed mentally, over time with the practice, it will work. You relax physically first in order to be able to relax mentally, to truly relax mentally. Just try to move your body a little. And to come out of this one, I simply roll over to the side. Maybe grab the pillow and place it underneath your head, and we'll just rest here. So lifting up to get ready for Restorative. So you want one of your pillows or bolsters to be lying widthways at the head side of your mat, and the other one, I'm just going to angle it so you can see the shape. The other one is going on top of it. Well, just one half of the top bolster is going on top of the lower bolster, basically creating this capital letter T shape. And you're going to be lying back on that. If you want something else, like another cushion for underneath your head there, you can. But that's the third cushion, because you will be using your two cushions for underneath your legs. So when you're coming into the lying down part, you want to have at least this distance between you and the bolster before you lie down. That way it removes the chance of compression in your lower back. And if you do feel anything in your lower back still, then you just move a little bit further away from the bolster pillow. You want to be lying right along the center so you're not falling off to one side. And then your legs can be stretched out, they can be crossed, or for the traditional pose, soles of your feet together, knees wide apart. But you must stuff some cushions in underneath your legs there so that the props are doing all the work. There is zero effort or strain at all coming from your own body. Your own muscles are getting to rest here. You're not using them to hold yourself in position. If this just isn't a nice feeling for you, then you could just open your legs out a little bit, open your feet out a bit, and it just eases it. So you choose which one of those works for you, and then be still. Of course, you can cover yourself in your blanket. Maybe put on your eye pillow or what you have instead of an eye pillow. Zero effort. You want to feel fully supported by your props. If you need to grab more, do. We're holding the postures for long enough. Slowly draw your knees back in, stretching out your legs for a moment. And then you can bend your knees again and just roll over onto your side, maybe resting on the props as they are, or just as you need to. And slowly lifting up. Keep everything slow. So even all the movements in between, make sure they're slow. So the next one is our back bend. So we want to have one of the pillows or bolsters going this way in the middle of your mat. And that might be all we use. So it all depends on your body and also the props that you have, that we might be doing it all very differently. So again, we do want that space at least a fist distance between you and the prop before you lie back onto it. See how that feels. It might feel, if you feel that compression in your lower back or even just sensitivity in your lower back, create a little bit more space between your tailbone and the prop. If it just feels like it's quite an intense back bend, you know, that you might enjoy for 5 breaths or so, but to hold for a long time just feels a little bit too intense, then add a cushion or two behind it. So make sure the cushion and the pillow are touching so that when you lie back, it's supporting your shoulders as well as your head. If you feel that you actually want a deeper back bend because maybe your prop is quite flat, then double up with or without cushions behind. Just remembering that it's not about flexibility here, it's about release. And this posture should feel like it's your therapy for all the slouching that we do, or lifting, pulling, driving, all the things that we're doing that rarely have us actually bending back this way. We're usually going the other way. So this is your therapy. Arms might be stretched out. Legs, you can have your knees bent or straight if you'd like. You could have even another prop underneath your knees to make that more comfortable. And close your eyes and let the release happen. So we're going to move into another back bend from here. So you can bend your knees, lift your hips, slide the bolster or pillow in underneath your pelvis. We then need to, if you have a cushion underneath your head and shoulders, just move it back to being underneath just your head. So you're taking it out from your shoulders, or take it away altogether. And this might be your posture. Or see how it feels to stretch out your legs. If that causes any sort of sensation in your lower back, there's probably a bit of compression happening there. So just slide the pillow further down towards your feet to lengthen out your lower back. If you still feel that sensation in your lower back, you go back to bent knees. Or you could even actually put another prop in underneath your knees. Try that, maybe. Or just go back to full bent knees. And then bend your knees, press your feet down, lift your hips, slide the cushion out from underneath you, then lower your hips back down. Hug your knees in towards you, holding the backs of your thighs, and sway from side to side. And doing little circles at the base of your spine. And change direction. And come back into the center, then roll over onto your side and rest. And then lift back up. Supported child's pose then. So you can have one or two pillows, or three or four. I think higher up, but this is nice. You might sort of stack them sort of graduated, or you can have them stacked right on top of each other. They're just suggestions. You can have your knees either side of your stack, and you're sitting back on your heels to begin with, and then you fold over your props with your head to the side and rest there. Or you might find that that's not feeling so good for your knees or your ankles, in which case it would be better to have your knees to the side and your feet then come out behind your hips. So basically you're sort of facing, your pelvis is facing to the side, and you have your feet outside of one hip and you have your props outside of the other hip. Then you face towards the props, hands either side, lying down on top, and rest. If you'd like, you might like to try having the props on an incline. So you could put a cushion underneath the far edge of the props or on top, depending on which feels nicer on your face. And you want to be able to relax your shoulders. So, you could have your arms wrapped around the top, or just out around the sides, or maybe down even by your feet with your palms facing upwards. Or they could be doing different things. So try it all out if you haven't before. And then become still. And turning your head the other way. If you have your knees to one side, you can turn your knees the other way. And then slowly pressing your hands down. Remember, moving slowly the whole time. Lifting yourself back up. Moving the props to the side. Swinging your legs around. Loosening out your ankles and your toes. And while you're doing that, I'll demonstrate the burrito karate, the next one. So you can be doing this on your mat, in which case you'll take either your cushion or your pillow, you'll lie down, and when I say on your mat, of course you're on your mat, I mean where your mat is now. You're lifting your hips up, slide it in underneath your hips, and you're lifting your legs. And we'll be there for a while, and then I will be offering you the option of going with a wide-legged version, which you don't have to take, but it feels good to. So you just don't have that much room around you. The other option is to go to the wall. So you don't necessarily need a prop underneath you because your prop is the wall. So you bring your sitting bones in towards the wall and you lie on your side. You can bring them in even further. It doesn't have to be the wall, it could be a door outside of a shelf or something safe. It's not going to open on top of you. And you can then roll onto your back and stretch your legs up. So if you're using a door, press, or wall space, I know you may not have enough room to have your legs stretched out. So another option if you have the wall is to just let your knees go out and let your feet go in. Feet don't have to still be wider, but whatever sort of happens when you allow your knees to go out and your feet to drop down. This isn't so comfortable without the wall, so if you are not using the wall, it will be more likely that you'll go with the legs wide. So choose wall or cushion. Which prop do you want? And just lifting our legs up to begin with, keeping them together, hands by your sides, or maybe cactus arms, so your arms are kind of in a semicircle around your head. Maybe close your eyes. You can stay like this, or allow your feet to go out wide, or just your knees going out wide with your feet going towards each other. Gently bringing your legs back in. And if you're at the wall, you can bend your knees and roll to your side. If you're up on a prop and feet down, lift your hips, slide it out from underneath you, lower your hips back down, and then roll onto your side. Maybe a prop underneath your head. And then slowly lifting back up. And we're getting ourselves ready now because we've finished the restorative yoga part and now we're moving into the yoga nidra. So pranayama first, Bhramari pranayama, and then yoga nidra. So if you are moving to lying in your bed for yoga nidra, it's want to be really comfortable lying down and warm as well. If you want to move to your bed, you can do that now and then just sit up on your bed for your yoga nidra. Closer. So sitting up tall. And for Bhramari, we're making a humming sound as we're exhaling. And we're blocking our ears while we're doing this. There's a normal inhalation in between each exhalation with the humming sound, and it's 5 rounds of it. So you basically make 5 humming sounds. We'll all start together and we'll all finish up at roughly different times. So when you finish, just rest your hands down with your eyes still closed. You've counted your own breaths. You're not waiting for me to tell you to stop. And then you're just noticing any sensations after the vibration of the yoga nidra or of the Bhramari pranayama. So this pranayama is really calming. So it's great to do before sleep or before yoga nidra or meditation. So inhale, block your ears to begin. So setting yourself up now for your yoga nidra. So you're lying down on your mat or on your bed. It's really important that so maybe turn off your lights. So it's really important that you're relaxed and you're warm. So maybe cover yourself in your blanket, maybe cover your eyes as well. So ideally lying on your back like in Shavasana. Maybe having a pillow underneath your knees so that your lower back is more comfortable. Maybe not. You ideally want to be still for the practice of yoga nidra. So make whatever adjustments you need to now to your clothes, your props, your body.
And of course, if you need to move in practice, you do. And we want to practice with eyes closed. So in Yoga Nidra, it's about coming into that space between being awake and being asleep. But you want to try not to fall asleep. So the aim is to just stay with my voice the whole time. And you don't need to stick with anything that I've said or analyze anything that I've said. Just keep on moving on with me through each part. If you become distracted, you just keep coming back to my voice. Allow yourself to become calm and steady. A feeling of relaxation coming across your whole body. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, mentally chanting Om, and repeat this 2 more times. Complete stillness and complete awareness of your whole body, your whole body, your whole body. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. So at this moment, you're making your sankalpa. This is your resolve. It can be a statement or a sentence, something positive that you'd like to manifest in your life. Let it come naturally, and when it does, repeat it 3 times with feeling and awareness. And we'll now begin a rotation of consciousness where I'll name the different parts of your body. And as I do, you bring your awareness there, maybe mentally repeat it, and then move on with me to the next place. Right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm of your hand, back of your hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder, armpit, right waist, hip, right thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of your right foot, top of your foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm of your hand, back of your hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of your left foot, top of your foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now to the back of your body. Right heel, left heel, right calf, left calf, right thigh, left thigh, right buttock, left buttock, lower back, middle back, upper back, your spine, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of your neck, back of your head, top of your head, forehead, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, middle of your eyebrows, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, both lips together, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of your chest, left side of your chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, pelvic floor, your whole right leg, the whole of your left leg, both legs together, the whole of your right arm, the whole of your left arm, both arms together, your whole face, your whole head, your whole torso, your whole body together, your whole body together. Become aware of your breath now, your natural breath, spontaneous breath that moves in and out of your body without any effort. And begin to count this breath backwards from 54 to 1. 54, breathing in. 54, breathing out. 53, breathing in. 53, breathing out. 52, breathing in. 52, breathing out, and so on. Keep counting your breaths backwards from 54 to 1. Stay focused, no mistakes. If you make a mistake, go back to the start, go back to 54. Keep counting backwards from 54 to 1. Remain aware, remain focused. Keep going with the practice, counting backwards from 54 to 1. Stay focused on counting each breath. Now stop your counting. We come to opposite sensations. Imagine your body becoming heavy. Feel the heaviness in all parts of your body. Each part is becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. Your head is heavy. Your limbs are heavy. Your torso is heavy. Your whole body is heavy. So heavy that it's sinking into the ground. Now imagine your whole body becoming light, as though your body could float away from the floor towards the ceiling. Your head is light and weightless. Your limbs are light and weightless. Your torso is light and weightless. Your whole body is light and weightless. You're rising higher and higher away from the ground. And we come now to visualization, where a number of different things will be named. And as they are, you envision them on the level of emotion, memory, and imagination as best you can. Red desert, a relaxing afternoon, peacock feather, laughing with friends, Buddha meditating, a warm embrace, a good night's rest, burning candle, full moon, temple on a mountain, your reflection in a mirror, path in the woods, foggy morning, vibrant sunset, waiting for results. Taking a deep breath, sun shining overhead, cat stretching, bouquet of flowers, a beautiful garden path, tall tree, your favorite song, receiving help from others, cool, clear water, the sound of my voice, your body lying on the floor. It's time to repeat your sankalpa, your positive affirmation, the same statement from the beginning, and repeat it 3 times with feeling and emphasis. Mind to your breath now, the feeling of your breath flowing in and out of your nostrils. Maintain your awareness of your breath, but at the same time, develop your awareness of your whole body. Your body is completely relaxed, lying where you are. Notice all the points where your body is meeting the ground or your bed. Visualize your peaceful surroundings. Imagine yourself there. Slowly begin to wriggle your fingers and your toes. And move your wrists and ankles. Gently turn your head from side to side. Bend your knees and roll over onto your side, taking a deep breath there. And maybe you'd like to stay there, lying on your side. Or maybe you'd like to come up to sitting. If you've come up to sitting, maybe joining your palms and we'll close with the normal 3 shantis. Inhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Rub your palms together. Bring your hands to your heart center. Take a deep breath as you open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you so much.